A family is shown at the beginning of the film, leaving on a trip. This family consists of a husband, a wife, and 2 children. Maddox was the name of their daughter. They were overjoyed and delighted about the trip. Their parents planned this trip before their divorce to spend time with their children. When they arrived at the resort, they were greeted with drinks. Maddox and her brother were sitting there playing a game. Maddox's brother joins other children who were on vacation with their families. They decide to go to the beach, as suggested by the resort manager. There was another family, a couple, and Crystal was the wife name. Husband of Crystal was a surgeon, who come here with his mother and 6-year-old daughter. They were also ready to go to the beach. They moved to the beach while sitting on the bus. They get to the beach by following a path through the forest. They were happy because they liked the beach. They all settle there. They meet another couple there. The wife name was Patricia. Later, the kids run here and there, but they find strange things on the beach. They were thinking, why do the people leave their things here? Maddox's brother goes into the water for taking bath. Meanwhile, he notices a girl's dead body near him. He gets scared seeing it and comes out of the water while shouting. His mother arrives and they take the dead body out of the water together. The friend of the dead girl Midrapper also arrives there. He tells them he was searching for his friend for a long time. They all were thinking her friend murdered her and threw her into the water. He tries to make them believe he hasn't done anything like this. They return their place while covering the dead body with a cloth. Meanwhile, Crystal tells her husband his mother's condition is unwell. When the surgeon visits his mother, he discovers that she is even older than before. He tries hard to save his mother. His mother didn't survive and dies there. Husband Patricia tries to go out from the path that is made by cutting the trees. He becomes dizzy and collapses on the beach once more. The friend of the dead girl also tries to escape from there. The surgeon runs behind him, but moving at a distance, they feel a headache. They get faint, and when they awake, they find themselves at the beach. After some time, Maddox's mother doesn't see her kids anywhere. She reaches Patricia and her husband while searching for her kids. They were sitting and talking to someone. Maddox's mother asks them about her kids. On it, they say, "Look, they are sitting in front of us." With whom they were talking, and Maddox's mother sees her kids were there. But now they have grown elder. Maddox's mother gets surprised that in a few hours how her small kids become teenagers. The kids were not aware of it. Maddox's father also arrives there. Being worried, Maddox hugs her father, and Maddox's father does not believe how they have grown elder. They became concerned as they noticed that everyone's age was gradually increasing. There were wrinkles on the faces of aged people and they look old. Like this, kids also grow elder from their age. After it, Maddox's brother and Crystal's daughter go into a tent. Everyone was trying to figure out why and how this is happening. The surgeon suspects Midrapper. He attacks Midrapper, being furious. His face gets a wound, and later, Patricia's husband asks his name. He tells his name Midrapper. Telling the name, when he removes his hand from his face, his wound was healed. To make them believe, he tells them the story again. "I came here with my friend to enjoy vacations." Suddenly, she disappeared, and after some time, they all start calculating. They discover the half-hour spent at this beach is equal to 1 year. They get panicked if they will not escape before 24 hours their life will be ended. Suddenly, Maddox's mother feels her belly aching. She gets faint due to it. Crystal's husband was a surgeon. He checks and tells them she has an inner medical disease. He cuts Maddox's mother's belly with his surgical knife, but her cut heals. The surgeon again places a cut and they remain open the cut with the help of their hands. The surgeon takes out a stone from her belly. After taking out the stone, the cut again heals immediately. Maddox's mother feels better when she awake. Midrapper again goes to his friend's dead body. He removes the cloth from it, but there was a skeleton instead of the body. Maddox's mother tells after seeing the skeleton needs 7 years to decompose after death. It means that their 7 years at the beach have come to an end. None was understanding what is the reason behind. After all this, Maddox's brother and Crystal's daughter come out of the tent. Crystal's daughter was not a 6-year-old girl now, she has grown elder. The surprising thing is she is pregnant. Her parents become worried seeing this. What is going on so quickly? And Crystal's daughter's condition deteriorates. She delivers a baby, and after the baby's birth, They were in a hurry to go out. Maddox and her brother find a diary of the people who visited here before. It was written, "You all are being seen." They all run while hearing Patricia's screaming voice. They see the surgeon has ended mid-rapper. They all get scared of the surgeon. But Maddox's father courageously takes the knife from the surgeon. Maddox's mother asks her to drown in the water because the surgeon has aged. They have no other option except for this. As Maddox goes into the water, she finds Patricia's husband's body in water. Maddox gets scared and comes out of the water while shouting. They together take the body out of the water, but it was too late, because Patricia's husband has died. Crystal's daughter sees her mother's baby, who has stopped growing due to the passage of time. The baby dies because of it. Maddox's brother buries the baby there. Crystal's daughter climbs up a mountain to escape from there. Maddox's brother forbids her to do this. She climbs up without listening to him. When she reaches a certain height, she feels dizzy and faints. Being faint, she falls from the height and dies immediately. After it, Patricia's condition also gets worse. She is having an epileptic seizure. Because of the fits before someone comes to her aid, her mouth despumates. She dies immediately. The night appears and the fear of everyone increases. Crystal, who was pretty before, she has also become aged. As the night appears, they burn the fire and get ready to sleep. Maddox's father is blind and her mother is deaf. Getting a chance from Night Stark, the surgeon attacks Maddox's father. Maddox's mother helps her husband. She attacks the surgeon with the knife. Here, the surgeon and Maddox's parents were injured. They hide in a cave and they find Crystal in a worse condition, because she was suffering from a dangerous disease. Because of it, she dies with severe pain. The next morning, only Maddox and her brother were left, because they were kids when they come here, but now they are overage. They remember the message of a kid who has given them in the resort. They again see the message. There was the same game which was Maddox and her brother were playing. They were searching for the exit way in the secret message. They discover they have to go into the depth of the sea to escape from here. They discover if they will cross the depths of the water without getting faint, they will safely escape. They start swimming underwater. But Maddox's clothes get stuck somewhere when they were in depth. They couldn't move forward because of it. A day passed on the resort and some people try to search for people who came to the beach. When they didn't find anyone, they think all the people on the beach are dead. The man who was monitoring the people returned to the lab. Going there, it is discovered the beach has no connection with people's age and time. When the resort's management delivers drinks to the guests in the resort, there were some chemicals in those drinks that were mixed. The guests of the resort were served this drink for the experiment. In this experiment, the researcher completed the trial in 1 day. They wanted a lot of time to do it. But the researchers were happy they have made a medicine through the experiment on the resort people from which they can save others. In the next scene, the waitress was taking the chemical drink to serve the new guests. Meanwhile, she collides with someone due to it. The glasses break. She collided with Maddox and her brother. After it, a flashback scene is shown, where Maddox's clothes had become entangled in the depths of the sea. Maddox's brother helps her and takes his sister from there. After it, they come upside the water while swimming. They escape from there and a helicopter passing from there rescues them. Reaching resort, they tell them their names. They move to the kid and show his secret message to him. Maddox and her brother will show this message as evidence against the resort. They will inform them of the number of people who have gone missing from the resort. Due to it, the police will arrest the resort's management. Finally, Maddox and her brother return to spend the rest of their lives. As they walk away, the film comes to an end. Thank you for watching.